giving mad and blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
I'll be sucking dick on the regular eating ass out. Let's go, bro. I love that song, man. I be sucking dick on the regular. Come on now, bro. God, bro. Hey, what did I go take a peek, bro?
Watch this short video.
Yo, come on, bro. Turn me on, baby. Right. Bro, another ad? What the fuck? Fuck, another ad? Yo. Let me buy Quentin. Let me buy Quentin. Come on, bro. Where's Quentin, bro?
One dose. Wonderful.
Bro.
Thanks for listening to Spotify. No, really. You could have listened to the radio. You could have swung some singles. You could have listened to an 8-track tape. If you knew what an 8-track tape looked like. But you listen to Spotify. Thanks for that. And you still have hundreds more things to enjoy.
Yo, what the fuck is the password, bro? Fuck me.
Hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat like I eat now. But how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. With state property looking bleak now. I was homeless, sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the cool? It wasn't true. I know it's true because you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
I'ma style, we gon' take killin' to the next level. I'ma bring this grandma before they make me grab my next shovel. And that's on God, better act like you recognize. It's for my guys who ain't get a chance to live their life. I'ma make this right for my dog, I creep through the night. I got this white, but that's why I did it. Got a nigga like a nigga lost, so why you gon'
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that you I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't eating weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Yeah, I'm in it with magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claiming if they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the J's on the road.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, yo, where the fuck it? Oh, I love Casey, bro. Oh God, I was kicking shit out of fucking Casey, bro. I was kicking shit out of him, bro. Oh God,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
bro.
McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards, the pickup, first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week.
Let me put on my song just for the nails, bro.
Decorate your block with red tape on them sliding every day. Bunch of hollows spitting out the block. I've been serving fiends all day. Out there posted with the gang, nigga. We was taught to get it off the block. It's 100 bands in the safe. Now I got a special taste. Michael Mary jeans, fill them up with knock. I've been on my grind every day. Don't believe in taking breaks. I ain't stopping till the
It's over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of...
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They'll start the drive with Harris. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just...
I can't fix it, move with it, just groove with it. Too smooth with it, I kept praying, I'm God's gifted. Yeah, never change on my brothers, I'm not switching. But I hit with no others, we not with it. All the ice they can cover got caught slipping. Go spin they block with them cutters, we not missing. I'm in the whole streets. These niggas when they gotta show me. They know my name, but they don't know me. Got all this pain, somebody hold me. Yeah, so now I'm about like hold me. Yeah, these niggas be so lonely. Yeah, they wanna be my homie. Yeah, but I be mad about my homie. Yeah, practically, I give you my last and no asking me. You just mad I got them game members in back of me. I lost my dog and his soul still attached to me. Don't blame my homie for his murder, blame his accuracy. Real killer, I told that bitch that's the racking me. Block bitches setting up some rappers and some athletes. Taking care of a lot of lawyer fees, I can't rap for free. Hit too many bosses out the road, it feel like agony. And I could never keep a job cause I was big teeth. They call it lacking off his sweat because it's bitch cheap.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo. So cool, he a fool. So hurt.
Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting to 7-0.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson being chased out left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Williams. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This time Wilson will throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 84 yards. So that play flips the field right on its ear. Here's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. 15-1.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 21-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
If you know what I mean.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And Wilson's going to go down. Geno Atkins got home that time.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
To try again after the sack. Wilson slings this deep from McLaurin, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Room to run inside the 40. And he comes back with one complete. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
14,
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
50, plant. Go. Ready.
Now back to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Tackle that time by Sidney Jones. On second down, Mixon. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 10 yards out. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
What's the
Browns
bro?
drive about to get started. Typically down in the first half, I might say,
So you're doing go in my car and call me gay. Like, okay. Okay.
And normally, you know
It's
me,
my
you've
car,
been around me
dick,
for a
it's a
while
car.
now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
To throw again on second down. Wilson dancing to his left. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Wilson steps away to his left. He'll run it. Oh, fighting off the defender. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10.
Good.
14, got it.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Bro, like, this is so fucking hard, dude.
Now the
Gino,
Browns will
Carl,
use the first of
I
their
don't
3
even know.
timeouts. As the clock
Dude,
will
I
stop
don't
with
even know
34
these
seconds to
guys. I
go
know
before
Gino.
halftime. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Bro, this shit's ass. I wasn't even playing in the beginning when I was on 4th and 0. Now that's just started. Now I'm getting good.
Here's Wilson to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
And you know how I come back, bro, on guard. That sounded great, bro. My fault.
He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And I'm going to get taken there.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, box truck.
Back to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Time out for another 3 days, bitch.
8 of 11 in this first half.
I missed you,
Riley.
1st
and 10.
I missed you, bro. Not like that, bro.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it
in. He did.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman.
Yes, he was. He's more gay if anything.
Bengals set to receive.
Like way more gay. Like way more gay. He acts like he can chill out for a minute. Yeah, he can chill out a little bit and I'll say something gay. Yeah.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone
for another 2 days, bro.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson being chased out left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by
Bro, that's not even me, that's him.
Returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Bro, Russell Wilson's just doing an inaccurate pass, bro.
And panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking sack artist or some shit.
Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
I'll play with
Out of the
you.
shotgun, they run with Mixon. They get 8
Who
yards
wouldn't
back there.
take the
They could use
opportunity
another one of those
because
now on 3rd and
fast,
7.
bro. He's so slow.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down.
Hey, yo, Q and Riley, you guys want to run park after?
They don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Give them 11 yards that time on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
with 3
dick pics,
interceptions
bro.
thrown already. We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times.
He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So the big play moves all the way across
running man. I
midfield.
can't
It's
be a
1st
man in
and
this
10 from the
game, bro.
45. Now Wilson.
Bro, you lost some Rob, bro.
This
Shut
to
the fuck
McLaurin
up.
out on the left side.
Yeah, what you
6
doing?
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st
Yeah, you'll
down.
never
The
get that
tackle's
out
going
of
to
it.
be
You'll
made at
never
the
get it
Bengals
out of it.
19. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out
Me
of the locker
too.
room. It's 1st and 10.
Nah, it's only me too.
And it'll be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back
Bro, he's wide open, bro.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and
And
say,
that
what's
was
going on with
wide
your scheme?
open, bro.
Maybe
On
we should look at the
God, I
defense and
was.
just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That's what he did in the
From the
last game.
26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop the throw.
Yes, I do. Bitch, I even
He goes down. Myles Garrett. He's the one to
Yeah,
get him,
fucking
and that
pump
is
his dog
sack number
shit.
7 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here.
Hopefully they
17
don't hear
yards
you,
to go
bro.
on 2nd down. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that
Bro,
sets
you
them
got your
up for
fucking
3rd
best
down.
player normally does this. Shut up. No, you're not.
He'll drop to throw. And the
You're
2 men
fucking
come together,
dogging
and
him.
it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings
That's
up
why you
4th
fucking
down.
advance.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you
Hey,
can
bro,
rally
what
to
you
the
want me to
football
do? Fucking
and
put
make sure
cum
there's
on my
enough
player's
contact
hands?
to force an
Like,
incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force
bro, I
another punt.
attacked the ball. What do you want me to do, bro? How the fuck do you attack the ball? That's what I did, you. What?
They go back to the area.
Maybe you can
after the
actually shoot
INT on
now.
the last drive. And he's going to keep it here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Neither way your dog at the game.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
20 sucks dog shit, man.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yo, I love this song. That's what I said. I was in that league. I know I was in that league with the same guys. Yeah, that's like fucking Don. Yeah.
He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Nah, Barry must
From the 2 now, second and goal. They run with Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
We're filled already.
With 2 remaining, we'll be back after this.
You would ask for a dick pic from him, bro. On God you would. On God you would. On God you would. On God you would. On God you would, bro.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
What the fuck?
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes his job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now, and this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Yeah, you're close, yeah.
On first down, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his third touchdown now on the year.
You'll get
and the
star.
Browns
You'll
get
get
a score
star.
closer.
14.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
No, I didn't. What?
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep rolling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Like, bro, he's going to, bro, if you put him back to X Factor, Chase is going to mess up your whole team. There's no rules.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
This guy's low-key chewing pop, bro.
Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Of course you don't, bitch.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
He's
got
gonna do a
fourth down
fake,
here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The throw down the field caught by his running back. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL. That's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done?
I feel you, bro. Bro, we're all like that, bro.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
What the?
Play action. It's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This complete to Lockett. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
14, got it.
And hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is it.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Falcons, you're Falcons.
David Njoku. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Yeah.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick.
Chase is so soft, bro.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Down. 60 outlaw. 64, weak. Now.
That one looks like he'll
No
throw
one
here.
just fake spiked it on me, bro.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.